August 1942. The Allied forces launched an offensive on the Pacific theater, led by the United States. The Guadalcanal Campaign, the campaign that would mark the beginning of Allied offensive operations in the Pacific, and the revenge for the attacks of Pearl Harbor, where thousands of seamen and naval officers were killed. And the first to get a taste of this revenge were the United States Marine Corps' 1st Marine Raiders, and this is the journey of the man whose eyes have seen destruction, chaos, sadness, and death. Sergeant Jim McGurney of the 1st Marine Raiders, K-35 Division, is the man who walked into hell and came back out alive. His eyes were witnesses of the worst horror a man could see. Torture, brutality, and other human disabilities left a scar in the back of his mind. Jim spent 6 months in Guadalcanal, fighting day after day and night after night, trying to survive this bloody war, and help his brother survive too. He fought the war in fear until his eyes witnessed one of his fellow riflemen getting executed by the Japs, and then the Japs started chopping his limbs off. This inhumane brutality tightened up his thirst for revenge, and he showed no mercy to any Jap. A good Jap is a dead Jap. After those dreadful 6 months of combat, Jim thought his whole battalion would be sent back home for a break, so that they all could see their loved ones. But the next hour was worse, much worse. Palau was a nightmare for American troops. Although their landings were safe, the Japanese attacked at night and suicide-bombed Allied locations, killing lots of troops. The rules of war weren't followed, and the Japs captured and beheaded the medics, doctors, and other soldiers. Their way of fighting was dirty, brutal, unfair, and absolutely disgusting. Jim saw many of his friends get killed here, including his best friend, who was stabbed at night. A soul that he knew for 24 years just fades away because of one moment. All those memories of joy, pain, sadness, struggle, and love just fade. An entire future can end, all because of 1 second. After the US had taken over Palau with heavy losses, Jim's battalion was finally sent home. After 3 years of war, Jim decided to go visit his mother, and his mother didn't know if he was alive or dead. As soon as Jim hugged his mother, he realized he was back home safe. He could feel the 1,000 kisses his mother gave him as a child, and how he felt like a baby back in the comfort of his mother's arms. And he was back in heaven, away from hell in the Pacific. After a week of his return, the war had ended.